And it will be, I think, basically a very good day for throwing the ball. Let's see another full house. It's the Cardinals and the Seahawks. And they quickly go away from one, and Shaheed comes over to get it from the 20. And with that speed, he twirls his way to the 35. Here we go with the 1st and 10. Darnold in the gun. And quickly out of the backfield, he'll throw outside.
It's going to be a tough go, but this is his first opportunity to start. He's got the green dot, so he'll be making all the calls.
Charbonnet the back. Here he goes after the gain of 3 on the first play. Here's a 2nd down and 7, and hit by a couple, including Davis Gaither on that line. Tomlinson at the bottom as well. On the top of your screen in the slot. It's 3rd and 5 for Darnold. The block by Cross, the quick throw, grab, 1st down catch. That's Cooper Kupp. With the 1st and 10. Darnold quickly caught. Smith-Njigba right in front of Denzel Burke. And it's a gain of 8. Quick throw. Boy, did they play well Monday night in Dallas. It's 2nd down and 2. With Walker trying to carve his way, getting close. He had a couple there knocking him around, including Darius Robinson on that line. And they'll do A.J. Barner, the tight end, who will make the carry, his 5th carry of the season. They began back at the 35. The fake to Walker, who offers a block. And then going deep and looking inside the caught. Smith-Njigba with the grab. What a catch. 43-yard touchdown strike. Working on Thompson.
Timed up perfectly with this call. Getting one-on-one on the outside. Because of the pressure that was brought by Arizona, that leaves them in man coverage. Able to take advantage of it as Smith-Njigba gets over.
And he's just shy of 1,000 receiving yards this season. 999. The extra point here is away by Myers. Opening drive, 65 yards. Touchdown reception, 43 yards. Leading the NFL, a yard shy of 1,000. The ensuing kickoff. It will be taken by Dortch. He got a flag, and it was a face mask. You could see his head spin. 25 yards. And there's the inadvertent face mask.
Return, holding, number 36 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty. 1st down, Arizona.
And Brissett with the 1st and 10. And play action. Chased on the play by Murphy. Outside he goes. McBride, and he's got it up the sideline. The play action was key last week in Dallas. It comes up big right there. Pick up a catch and run.
Watch how they pull the guard. It gives it the look that it's going to be a run, and then you come out in space. McBride just with the delayed release. He was blocking on the backside because the guard pull made it look like a run, but he was able to sneak out in space and get wide open for a 1st down.
Brissett told us that.
And he said Jack Doyle, his friend and teammate in Indianapolis, would not be happy with that comment.
1st and 10. Tackle made there by Thomas on Knight. Jacoby Brissett. Oh, there was the blitz. He was hit. The ball is free. Picked up by Lawrence. Will he take it in? Yes, sir. To the house. Touchdown.
It's a turnover.
That's a fumble.
I don't think he had started coming forward yet, Kevin. I agree with you.
Tyrese Knight is the one to hit him.
Well, they just overloaded. They had 7 guys of pressure. They overloaded the left side, so one more than they can block. I think that ball's coming out, Kevin. I think this stands.
A 34-yard return by the vet, who was right there.
The previous play is under review.
After the big-time hit by Tyrese Knight, who starts today for the injured and inactive Ernest Jones. Key. Myers will try to tack on one more. 14-0 Seattle. In a little more than 5 minutes.
Brought 4 to the left and only had a 3-man protection. Lawrence is able to scoop it up and take it in and score. But what an outstanding job of pressure. Knight coming free and getting a clean shot on Jacoby Brissett.
Here we go, another kickoff. Bobbled and reeled in. This is the running back, Knight. Twirls and is down. As the special teams all over him, Chaz.
Well, he just starts taking off too fast. Watch, he doesn't secure the ball. He slips. The ball comes out. It's just right now, if you're Jacoby Brissett, whether it's on the sideline or in the huddle, guys, let's just take a breath. Just heard the crowd noise in here elevates so high, it's hard to get that communication down.
It's a 1st and 10. Williams a block. There goes Brissett, and drilled in the play by Knight. Tyrese Knight.
Well, another 19-point comeback in the 4th quarter. We've seen some crazy finishes.
2nd for Knight. Will work his way to a 1st down, and brought down by Kobe Bryant. You're right, the operation needs to be clean. McBride on the move, 1st down and 10. With the pitch out to Knight, and finds a gap as he broke a Knight tackle and broke a Thomas tackle, and is up to the 30. Jump back and forth a bit. Higgins, the tight end in motion, 2nd down and 8. Good time for Brissett. To Higgins outside, breaks a tackle out there from Thomas, and nudges his way close to the 1st down. Bam, Knight the back, 3rd down and 1. Knight the call. Oh, he's trailed behind the line. Thomas coming through like a torpedo. Flag thrown for Arizona.
So you're going to have the guard pull, and you're going to have a tight end coming to the window. You got 2 guys pulling, and nobody touches him. They both run right by him. As this play happens, look, neither one of them block him. He just comes free for a hit in the back. They had a hat on a hat. If you block your guy, there was a spot there to pick up the 1st down. Now, obviously, a penalty would have prevented that, but
illegal shift, offense. The penalty is declined. It's 4th down.
Arizona right now just not making it happen with missed assignments.
Here's the kick by Pat O'Donnell. Shaheed back, fair caught 19. Hang of 4-3, 39-yard punt. Walker the primary back after the Cardinal punt, 19-yard line, pitch out Shaheed. Blockers ahead, Sundell and others. And there goes the speed of Shaheed. Then belts it out of bounds.
Offense with the play action pass from pushing it down the field.
Walker on 1st and 10. And brought down on the play by Dante Stills. On the defensive line, a gain of 3, and we go back to Adam Shine. It's 2nd down and 7 for Sam Darnold. With play action on the fake to Walker, and chased on the play by Sweat, and downfield it goes. And it's grabbed right there by Smith-Njigba. 16-yard 1st down reception.
Well, I just love how they move Darnold around. It's quick throws, it's shotgun, it's underneath center, it's getting him out on bootlegs into space. They continually move him around, so it's hard to get pressure, it's hard to get sacks. Only sacked 9 times on the...
On the play action, Darnold, and caught by Jaxon Smith-Njigba of the Cowboys, but Darnold is attacking him early and often here. With a Charbonnet run, 1st and 10, Barner a block, and he'll work his way down to the 34. Cardinals in the nickels, 2nd down and 7. With the empty backfield, cross the block, going deep, incomplete at the 5. And there's a flag. Jaxon Smith-Njigba was picked up by Garrett Williams. And he's slow to get up with the flag thrown.
Well, they're going to get Buda Baker with a late hit there, or a shot to the receiver's head and neck area.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 3 of the defense. 15-yard penalty for previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
That alerted down to the field.
Keitrell Clark making the change there. 19-yard line, they get it out, quick throw. And Shaheed will pick up a couple near the 16 of the Cardinals.
He was in this system with Clint Kubiak a year ago. He's been able to pick it up relatively quickly.
Walker on 2nd down and 8. Slithers free inside the 10.
But Smith-Njigba did not go out until a couple plays later, so I'm not sure what they saw, but they wanted him evaluated as well.
1st and goal. Here comes Sweat. There goes Darnold to the end zone, or short of it, and incomplete. And broken up on the play by Cody Simon. And they were looking for Callerup. Flag thrown. Cody Simon starting for Mack Wilson today.
Ineligible player downfield, number 72 offense. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Charbonnet blocked by Lucas. The broken tackle at the 5. He broke the tackle of Burke. And taken in on the play. Nice run. George Holani takes it through with his sixth rushing, make it his first rushing touchdown this season. On the touchdown run of 9, the extra point, and it's 21-0 Seattle. Seattle is now this season outscored their opponents 77-25 in the first quarter. This is Greg Dortch, who will bring it up for the Cardinals. And works his way near the 29-yard line. Bang down right there. 118 and some pushing after the play. Deficit at 21-0. You're not out of the first quarter yet. You're playing in one of the loudest environments in the league. Play action by Brissett. Lost his footing, regains, and connects with his receiver. And that's a catch. The first one today for Marvin Harrison.
Breath and get the drive going.
Brissett is 3 of 3 on 1st and 10. Get the little handoff here. DiMercato starting the second quarter. 2nd down and 6. Their biggest deficit of the season. Let's see how they get out of it. And down he goes. Sacked on the play. And coming through. Imanwari. 2nd sack by the defense today.
Well, just the pressure off the edge. We've seen this multiple times now where they overload one side and drop out the other. So it's a numbers thing, right? If you understand.
With a wrist injury, new middle linebacker today as well. With Ernest Jones out. 3rd down, 11. Here comes Knight. Knocked away again. Loose. Here comes Lawrence. Holy smokes. Another touchdown by the same guy.
Once again, it's going to be as his arm coming forward. It looks to me like that ball is knocked out before it starts moving forward. There has not been confirmation on the field yet, but let's see his arm, the ball, as he's transitioning to come forward, the ball's knocked out.
They've thrown a 43-yard touchdown pass to Smith-Njigba. The extra point here makes it 28-0. Less than a minute into the second quarter. With the second fewest blitzes deployed, but they're 3rd in quarterback pressures. And they're number 3 in sacks. Here's the ensuing kickoff. Knight was drilled. It's a 1st and 10. DiMercato was the back and outside for Dortch. He's out near the 30-yard line and hit on the play by Reek Rowland.
Holding, number 58, defense. 5-yard penalty for the previous spot. Automatic first down.
On Derek Hall. The empty backfield for Brissett. It's 1st and 10. Dropped by Harrison. With the coverage on the play by Eamon Ward. Full hold with the snap. 2nd and 10, Brissett. On the move, the pump fake, and then out of bounds he goes. Running back is Bam Knight. 3rd down and 1. Jet sweep. Dortch wrapped up, taken down. Nuosu makes the play.
You know, you're getting double teamed, right? You have both tight ends making this block. And watch, he splits between both of them. I don't know if they thought, one guy thought the other one was making it, and the other guy, but he splits right between them. And
Pat O'Donnell to punt. Regular punter, Blake Gillikin, is on IR. Shaheed, fair caught, 24. On a 40-yard punt. 4-yard line, Darnold through the air, 7 of 8. It's Walker. And he goes right into the teeth of that defense. Calais Campbell will bring him down. It's 2nd down and 5. Walker again. Down into Bradford, and down he goes. Hit by Cody Simon. And a pick. 3rd down and 4. He's got to get to the 34. He finds the open receiver. And here he goes with a catch and a run. Cooper Kupp breaking tackles on the way. Thompson will hold him out. Inside the 5. Cooper Kupp. Catch and run.
Kupp just gets lost on the sidelines in zone coverage. They have a man going deep. You'll see him coming in the picture. They're blocking. And then when Darnold starts scrambling out, that grabs the underneath coverage. Watch the underneath coverage here. He sees Darnold scramble out, so then he comes in and abandons the big game.
Walker the back. Oots is the fullback and will lead the way, and a tackle will be made by Davis Gaither. Boots the fullback. Walker is back there. Collar up is in motion. Darnold to the end zone. Broken up. Nice play right there. Burke. And a flag. They were going for Smith-Njigba.
Pass interference, number 29 defense. Foul occurred in the end zone. The ball will be played 1 yard line. Automatic first down.
Extra lineman in there for Seattle. Darnold, Charbonnet, and squirms to the 1. Thompson got him at the end. The NFL. Now it is Barner with a flag thrown on 2nd and goal, taking the direct snap, the tight end. And flags on both sides.
Snap infraction, number 55 offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
That's the new center, Oluwatimi.
And now you change up the personnel group that you bump back behind your 5.
It's Charbonnet. Hurdling. Diving. Touchdown. The second rushing touchdown today by Seattle.
Watch the vision here, and he's able to get his legs through. I thought he was going to get caught right there, and then he tries jumping up and over the top, and he's able to extend the ball before that left forearm.
Here comes Myers, extra point, and it just sneaks in. 35.
You hesitated. You know what? We're just going to let them do what they want. So because it's so early in the game yet.
Myers to kick off. The backpedaling Knight falls to a knee. And Cardinals will get it again. Knight is the back. It's 1st and 10. Knight with the block. Brissett under duress and incomplete, looking for Trey McBride.
Any of the younger guys that ask him how he stayed in the league this long, he tells them, get a therapist.
2nd down and 10. They need a little bit more maybe than a therapist. Here comes the run by Bam Knight, taken down by the other Knight. Tyrese Knight, the linebacker for the Seahawks. It is a gain of 10. And a first down by the Cardinals. But in this week in particular, to Mel's point, and Mel, come back in here real quick. This is a topic that has resonated throughout the National Football League this week in particular.
Yeah, it sure has, Kevin. Jacoby was so transparent talking about it. And
at the 1st and 10 pass, and he's got McBride downfield. Mel, and a gain on the play.
It's great to see you guys.
Well, sure played well last week. Mel, we thank you for that. 1st down and 10. They bring heavy pressure. Wide open. He's got the receiver, Michael Wilson. And he's down inside the 20-yard line. Got McBride for 20. Wilson for 15. 1st and 10. Play action. And being chased here. And down he goes. Williams is coming in on him. That'll be a sack.
Well, yeah, behind the line of scrimmage, and this will be about as easy a sack as you can get.
Yep.
When he goes down, and that's why Williams gets up and does a little dance, because he knows he got one there.
They were telling us this week that from a Cardinal offensive standpoint, there is 99. Here we go. 2nd down, 13. Brissett is still alive, keeping it and throwing it, and incomplete. 3rd down, 13. Here comes Brissett. He's got McBride. Him and Roy chasing inside the 10. It's 1st and goal, Cardinals. McBride coming up with one big play after another 18-yard catch and run.
When I was in D.C. with Washington, as we take a look here, McBride lined up on the outside, man coverage. He slips right off the release. So easy pitch and catch, and McBride picking it up, getting down inside.
That's George. Brissett. And knocked out of bounds with a minimal gain on the play. It's 2nd down and goal, and Brissett. Second option looks incomplete. And aiming for Zay Jones. With the coverage by Kobe. McBride, 2 big receptions on this drive. Brissett caught, and DiMercato, and he's short by the length of the football. The running back trying to dive. 4th and goal. Brissett. Knight. What a goal line stand by Seattle. Against the run. And it shows right there. Now marooned at about the 1. They get the handoff, and they're trying to get some room for Charbonnet. And not a lot there.
Ooh, ball's out.
It sure is. It's loose. Cardinals think they have it. There's a new center, we know. And they can, it's grabbed by the Cardinals.
Throwing on the field, fumble, recovered by the defense. First down, Arizona.
Oluwatimi is the new center because Jalen Sundell was injured earlier in the game. And you're right, it was a bad exchange and a turnover right there. And now the Cardinals. DiMercato is the back. George on the move. Brissett will roll, and underneath he gets McBride. Touchdown. So the shutout is gone. McBride gets a flag thrown. It will be against Arizona.
Ineligible player downfield, number 72 offense. 5-yard penalty. 3 plays. First down.
That's the center, Yelda Froholt. On a fumble by Darnold in the exchange. Brissett at the 4. With Wilson making the catch, and he had a big catch on the previous drive of 15. Second down and goal after the gain of 4 through the air. Michael Wilson out of Stanford, third-round pick. In his third season. Second and goal. It's a direct snap to George. DiMercato a block. He'll slice in for 6. Touchdown, Arizona. George with the running touchdown, his 4th rush of the season. First touchdown on the ground.
Well, Brissett's lined up to the right as a wide receiver. As you said, George is in the backfield, direct snap.
Ryland for the extra point, and it's 35-7.
He did 88% of his passes, and now he's ahead of that mark.
Ryland to kick off. Shaheed inside the 5 for Seattle. Blazing speed and knocked down. Oh, he was almost, and the ball was jarred free. Keitrell Clark had an initial fullback, Brady Russell.
That ball is out before his knee gets down, and
Russell gets it.
Yeah, Seahawks are fortunate to get it back. They've got to rely on the reps that they've got and have the confidence to do it. But I wonder if they're all of a sudden going to lean more on the shotgun.
This is Shaheed, who they pitch out to and brought down by each for a touchdown. Here's a 1st and 10 handoff, and it goes to Walker. An explosive play, broken the sideline, knocked out of bounds by Budda Baker.
Offense, well, today the defense has contributed a couple.
First down and 10 with the run here by Charbonnet. That well brought down on the play by Denzel Burke. Second down 11. Nice play. Calais Campbell shooting through and knocking down running back Kenneth Walker.
The plays he made last week. I mean,
yes.
This is, he's still getting it done. That time Lucas is trying to pull over from the backside and kick him out, and Campbell just collapsed it, knocked Walker off his feet.
Campbell is the oldest defensive player. Darnold through the air, 8 of 9, and outside he goes. This will be a 46-yard field goal to tack on 3 more for the Hawks, and it is perfect. 38-7 Seattle.
That's what flipped this game around.
Cardinals will get it on the kickoff, and this will be Knight, who was hit. Looked like Connor O'Toole is the one to get him. Here's Brissett with a timeout, and to the air. And to the sideline, and grabbed by Marvin Harrison and ushered out of bounds by Eamon Wari. With Dortch, 1st and 10. And the throw, and broken up beautifully on the side. Reek Woolen. DiMercato the back. Johnson the block at the left tackle looking for Wilson. That's broken up by Eamon Wari. Brissett's 9 of 15 through the air. Here's a 3rd and 10. They bring the pressure. Here he's chased on the play by Williams, and he dumps it off DiMercato, and here he goes. DiMercato takes it to the 30-yard line.
Excellent job by Brissett to keep his eyes up the field. Watch as he goes. It looks like he's going to take off and run. That's what causes the collapse of the secondary there.
DiMercato is an undrafted player. He's out of TCU. And now these situations where every down should be a passing down 38-7. 1st and 10. The time is there. The cup is true. The pass caught. They bring pressure. Tried to dump it off. There was a receiver there. That was DiMercato. Here they come. 5-man rush. Got away. Grabbed. Down. What terrific pressure.
Well, this time they bring 5. And they're able to win some one-on-ones and just not let him go.
5 sacks by the Seattle defense after 4 last week in Washington. 4th down. Here comes Pat O'Donnell to punt.
They're accustomed to, or what they were expecting for sure.
Donald to punt. All about placement. Shaheed is already waving his arm. Wants the fair catch, and he gets it at the 7. And looks like they're going to sit on the ball. As Darnold will go to a knee. He is 9 of 10. A touchdown pass of 43 yards to Jaxon Smith-Njigba. 2 DeMarcus Lawrence fumble recovery touchdowns. Helani had a touchdown run of 9. They got a Charbonnet 6-yard touchdown run. Arizona has scored on a 4-yard touchdown run by Dortch. And the Seattle Seahawks, who have won 3 in a row, tied for the best record in the NFC at 6-2. They've had 7 games decided by 7 points or fewer. They're going to get it here. It's Bam Knight who will bring it up. And he is whacked. Second half, it is 25 with the 1st and 10. Johnson the block at the left tackle and outside to McBride. He has the collision over there. And
ways, they don't blitz very much coming into this game, and right now it's just slightly ahead of what they've been all season.
Oh, did Harris? Nope, couldn't bring it in. Woolen was over there.
Even though they were overload one side, causing some pressure.
3rd down. Ooh, boy, was he drilled backwards. Big time hit there. Drake Thomas and others, along with Tyrese Knight. So again, new middle linebacker today because Ernest Jones is out and Jaron Reed is out. He's on IR. So a new starting defensive tackle. Here is a 1st and 10 at the 36 for Brissett. He gets away from Morris and he's chased on the near side and he's got the 1st down.
To see how guys handle themselves in a situation like this.
Knight, 1st and 10 with the tackle made by Kobe Bryant, and he submarines near the 45 and a gain of 4.
They're going kind of a muddle huddle here, as we've seen when they've had some success. It's not necessarily a 2-minute tempo, but it's an up tempo. It's about number of possessions at this point in time and trying to keep the defense on their heels.
2nd down and 6. And outside, nice knockaway, deflected ball, defense. DiMercato is the back. Who will offer a block, and Brissett down the middle, broken up, incomplete. Higgins had it and lost it. Okada. Oh. Looked like Jonah Williams moved the right tackle. Who has started every game at the right tackle.
Start, number 73, offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Here they come, rushing 5. Imanwari gets blocked, and there's the pass out of the backfield. McBride hurdling, flies, and it is a 1st down on the great acrobatic move by tight end Trey McBride. He's been incredible. 1st and 10. DiMercato, and he's wrapped up on that 1st and 10.
He was rewarded with the new contract because of that.
2nd down 9, and right on the screws. Here's McBride, who is grabbed in Kelsey in Kansas City. 3rd and 2, first down run, and a weaving first down run at that by Bam Knight. And he takes the ball near the 21-yard line of Seattle, first down.
When we see Arizona continuing the up-tempo here, staying at the line of scrimmage, not allowing the Seahawks to rotate defenders in and out.
First down and 10. Quick pace to the end zone and incomplete. Looking for Harrison. Coverage. We suspected that. We thank you for that update. 2nd down 10. Here comes Brissett again. They rush 6. And the pass caught. McBride again with the leaping crab. 7 of the Cardinal 14 completions. First and goal. End zone incomplete. Looking for the twirling Michael Wilson. And Reek Woolen was over there. Brissett, 4-man rush. And incomplete. Broken up beautifully. Emanwari. And they were going for McBride. Quick count, 3rd and goal. And they'll try to carve their way. They get to the 2. They've already had a goal line stand, the Seattle defense today. Can they make it 2? Knight is the back. 4th down and goal. Brissett. He's got time. Oh, here comes the rush, knocked away. Another big defensive play. Knight. Pass to Smith-Njigba. Here he is at his 2, and the ball deflected, wobbles, intercepted. Picked off on the play, grabbed by Burke. This happened just like it did last time.
Great reaction here by the defense. The ball gets tipped up in the air.
It's off the helmet.
Yes.
It's off the helmet of A.J. Barner.
I thought it was a hand of the defender, but it was actually his own tight end. Barner goes off the side of his helmet.
Jacoby Brissett, first down and 10. Rushing 4, held as he throws, high for Knight, and incomplete in 2nd and 10.
We knew coming in a run defense what type of run defense they had.
4-man rush, 2nd down 10, end zone, broken up, incomplete. It's Jacoby Brissett with the blitz on, DiMarco outside, and he was tripped up right there. Woolen got him.
Trying to scream that play and have everybody on the same page, because once you get to the line of scrimmage, it's more silent kind of.
Brissett to the air, 5-man rush, gets it off to McBride, breaks a tackle. And he's in. Kobe Bryant couldn't tackle him at the 5. Touchdown, McBride.
Into the end zone. Let's see.
Trent, you're right.
Yeah, there's a hand on it right there.
That was Williams who got a hand on it. What concentration by McBride. Then the broken tackle of Bryant. Brissett looking for Harrison. And around the coverage. Caught for the 2 points. Beating Witherspoon. This is a heck of a catch.
It is.
Look at that.
Put it back shoulder. Let's see if he secures it. 2 feet are down.
The first Cardinal tight end with the touchdown in 4 consecutive games since the great Jackie Smith back in 1967. Here's the return. And Shaheed is brought down. Hoots is the fullback, handoff Walker. Look at him, slippery. Takes it to the 35 in a first down dive. He'll lead the way for Walker on 1st and 10 to the 40.
Yeah, because we're going to have a battle of MVP candidates in Darnold and Stafford next week, because both are playing at an incredibly high level.
2nd down 5, Walker reverses and tries to stiff arm his way. He does for a first down, flag thrown. Baron Browning was chasing him out of bounds.
Holding, number 89 offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
Keller up the tight end. 2nd down 15. And Darnold blocked by Lucas. Another fumble. Loose and picked up by the Cardinals. What is going on? Picked up here by Sweat. A 3rd turnover by Seattle. 35-0. And the Cardinals sticking right with it, with a beautiful knockaway right there.
Yeah, Sweat's the one that reaches in and knocks the ball out of his hand. And he's also the one that continues. Watch as he reaches out with his left hand, knocks the ball loose, and then is able to get the recovery.
Sweat had 2 sacks at Dell. 5th multi-turnover game for the Hawks. 1st and 10. Brissett grabbed, That's McBride, Imanwari and others right there getting inside the 19, close to the 18, picks up 6.
Kevin, I go back to what Jonathan Gannon told Melanie coming out at halftime just about how they wanted to attack this second half, and so far they've been able to execute that and get that done.
Quick count, 2nd and 4, Brissett, and he finds Knight. He was inside the 15, has the first down to the 13-yard line. It's Knight on 1st and 10. Beecham trying to give a block in there, and down he goes with the hit on the play by Drake Thomas. DiMercato is the back. 2nd down, 11. Brissett, 4-man rush to the end zone. Broken up. 4-man rush caught at the 10, down at the 8. Brissett, 4-man rush, end zone, and Harrison. Nope, incomplete. Well, we thank you for that. Charbonnet at the back gets the call and cuts and breaks free. Twice. It's a foot race. Williams from behind, holding on for dear life. What a run. Charbonnet is up to the 38.
Well, and I'm sure the Seahawks offensively were looking for some kind of spark with what's going on here in the second half, and Charbonnet provides it. Great vision on that cut, and then the explosiveness and speed to pull away from the defender with a nice game.
Charbonnet has had kind of a hard time getting going this year. 38, 1st and 10. Charbonnet again, more broken tackles. Shaheed in motion, 2nd one, Charbonnet. Nice block in there by Arroyo. The tight end opened the door, and Charbonnet crawls through.
Well, and they're leaning on this offensive line. We talked about them early on in the beginning of this game, how they've done an outstanding job of providing lanes for the running game, protecting Sam Darnold in the pass game.
He is the center because Sandell was injured earlier in the game. 1st and 10, Charbonnet. Keller up a block and brought down by Garrett Williams. Wrestled down inside the 32 with a pickup of 8.
I know they had the turnover on the fumbled snap, but that's an important piece right in the middle.
Charbonnet again, hopping and devoured by Campbell and Simon. The tight end. 3rd and 1. The shove. Oops.
A break here and putting Walker in.
Exhausted. On the 29, the pitch on 1st and 10. Oots with the block. And stays present and is then wrestled down. Played with the Sonics from 68 to 72. Coached here from 69 to 72. And on that 2nd down and 5. 3rd down and 2. Charbonnet back in. Hanson dives and gets the first down. Akeem Davis-Gaither will jump on him at the 17. 85. There's a 1st and 10. Another good stick in there by Davis-Gaither. Here we go. 2nd down and 11. Walker the back. And the handoff. Nice tackle made right there. Keitrell Clark. Second half surprising. It's Walker. Head of steam into the tackle of Williams. Snap is high. The kick is good. It's 41-15. And the running back there was DiMercato, who bobbled it, and then vacuums it in and taken down at the 15-yard line. They had Knight with Dortch, and that's the first. It's a 4-man rush on Brissett. High for Harrison, incomplete. Woolen. And the quick throw to the side, grabbed here by Michael Wilson. And he's close to the first down. 3rd down and 1. Look at DiMercato go! It's a galloping race with Pritchett, who will catch him from behind. DiMercato with a big-time gallop.
Well, and this just isn't something that this defense gives up, and that's big runs. They're 2nd in the NFL in run defense, and mainly because they don't give up.
Knight is in there now, and Brissett to the end zone, and incomplete for Harrison. It's second down and 10. Another four-man rush. They come at him, and he throws it high, and the pop fly, and out of bounds. Incomplete, third and 10. Bam Knight is the back. They come up the middle with the blitz, and it was caught by Higgins. Was he in? Yes, he was. What a catch near the 12. That's Elijah Higgins. He picks up 12.
How about Brissett? Two guys coming free. Depends on if that first foot was off the ground. Let's see. Wow, they got it snapped.
Knight is wrapped up. Hall. Big play was the 54-yard run by DiMercato.
Well, the ball's been snapped now, so you can't do anything about it. So that it just depends if you think that right foot was still on the ground when he had possession of it.
At the 9, second down and goal, and caught Harrison. That is a touchdown. And he was working on Nehemiah Pritchett.
Just going to be a back shoulder fade as he's working to the corner. Good time.
Ryland, the extra point. And it's 41-22. Ryland will do it. It's got to go 10 yards. And recovered by the Hawks and Charbonnet. Quarterback is Sam Darnold. Only 9 of 11 today. They have scored at will. 2 defensive touchdowns. With the offset eye, Charbonnet. Well, that was Holani who was back there. And here's a 1st and 10 pass. Jaxon Smith-Njigba. And Burke was over there to get him. 1st and 10. And this is Holani who played at Boise State. Wrapped up. Taken out of bounds. Holani again. Powering his way, diving and spurting through for a first down to the 21. And with a couple tight ends, Holani again. Knifes his way down to the 17-yard line. And hit by Dalvin Tomlinson. Oots in motion. Holani the call. Oots the block. And then devoured over there by Dante Stills. He's out now. Cup is wide. The pitch to Holani. Oots will lay the wood. And here is the run with Campbell dragging him down from behind. Short of the first. Near the 15. It's already 2 for 2 today. And that is the record setter.
80-plus yards of it coming in the first quarter. But Darnold, as you mentioned earlier, 10 of 12. I think only one attempt here in the second half.
44-22, Seattle on top. The new quarterback, Keaton Slovis. And with a quick handoff here. Slovis with his first action right here. And the drop by Michael Wilson. Incomplete. And Slovis to Carter. Wrapped up, devoured on the play by Tyrese Knight. He's had a terrific game. They got Shaheed back there, and they'll fair catch it at the 30. He was an all-pro returner. First game here in the Russell Wilson deal. It's 1st and 10. Holani is the back. Oh, they bobble it. And he dives on it and saves it right there. The third different center today for Seattle, Holani. Charbonnet, who spins his way out near the 40, picking up 9 as he's back in there.
Yeah, coming into this game as one of the leaders for MVP type voting, and the numbers there don't really dictate that, and I don't think he really cares. I think he just is glad that they're going to get this win. And
quarterback Drew Lock. And the Seahawks to 7-2 at home. They go to 3-2 tonight. Number 3 in the NFL. Holani the back, and here comes Lock under center to a knee. Lock again to a knee. Well, we had a couple defensive touchdowns. We had a lot going on in this game today. And the Seahawks come out on top. Tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes, followed by Tracker, The Road, and Sheriff Country.